y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a day in the life of. I'm going to show you how my coaching days go and also how my work day goes. So first off, start my morning with my meditation, and then I head into my office and I just like to write down like my gratitude and everything I'm thankful for, and just kind of set the vibe for the day. So I'll check emails and also post some content as well. Morning content is always the best. So my boo got me this cute new computer. It's super light and I forget I have to use two hands to open it because I used to have a heavy ass computer that literally just needed one hand to open that big old computer. And my computer wasn't wanting to turn on for some reason, so I had to reset myself. Then I got my computer going. I was like, oh no, it's already broken. I just bought it. But yeah, no, y'all, just the vibe. So after I did that, I went to go ahead and take a shower and get ready. And then my mans was getting ready, so I went back into the office and finished writing some stuff out. Just kind of like, I like to see my day the day before, and I also like to plan out my week ahead. That way I know like, what do I need to get done? What's a priority? What is not a priority? Because your girl just be anxious as hell sometimes. So I have to make sure that I have all my ducks in a row. Otherwise, it'll make me feel crazy and it will throw off my whole week. Don't ask why. It helps me, okay? So, Lash Coach lifestyle. Always have to write out everything because it just helps me. I was jamming out to some Bad Bunny. I'm pretty sure it was Bad Bunny I was listening to. I always love listening to Spanish. It helps me set the vibe, I feel like. So, yeah, just finishing taking up some notes, y'all, making sure, like I said, like everything's good. I've checked my emails from my students. Have to make sure and get back to them, answer any questions that they may have. My students that are going through my 3-month program that are learning lash extensions with me, I check in on them every single day, make sure I answer any questions that they are having trouble with. That way they can keep going throughout the modules, and that way they don't get confused. So Lash coach life has been very good to me, y'all, and this is my first time completely online. I used to do a bunch of in-person classes, but they were tiring, y'all. I was tired. It aired me the hell out. So I love that I get to teach and coach from online, and I get to work with ladies from all over. It's a really, really cool experience. So I was just minding my business, and then this guy comes over here and starts snoring super, super loud. And I was like, hey, dude, like, I'm over here trying to work. He was snoring so loud, y'all. So I was like, hey, come over here and stop snoring. This is my baby Tuck, y'all. I'm sure I have showed y'all him on here. This is my baby. He is my right-hand man. And every morning, y'all, Tuck is on his shit. Like, he does the meditation with me, gratitude, and he's a trooper, y'all. He sticks with me the whole time while I'm working. So I love him, y'all. I always wanted a cuddly dog. I always wanted like a BFF in a dog form, and he is definitely my BFF. I can't believe that I thought I wanted a big dog. Like, I used to always be like, I want a big old dog. And no, I love it, y'all. He's literally like a cuddly bear. Hey there, girly. Here are 3 things that I would never talk about with my clients. So, number 1, shouldn't be surprising, but other lash artists. Sometimes clients come in and they may have had a bad experience with another lash artist, and sometimes they just want to like bash that lash artist. I won't ever bash another lash artist, no matter what type of experience my previous client had. So yeah, just don't do it. Number 2 is also, I would never tell another client about previous clients or what those clients have done to me, because then that makes your client feel uncomfortable. Like, if she's talking about a client, I can't imagine what she says about me. And last but not least, the 3rd thing I would never talk about my client with is money. I would never ask my client like their money problems. I would never share my money problems. They're coming to get a service in. They don't want to hear about that. And you also don't want to hear about that as well. So yeah, 3 tips. Hope this helps. Hey, so I actually curled my hair, went and changed my shirt because I felt like I just I don't know. I just felt like playing with my straight hair. After I did my lash tip and we did all of my work in the morning, my man's was like, come on, let's go patio furniture shop. And I was like, say less. So we got into a new duplex and it's super, super nice. I love it. And we have outdoor space now, like good outdoor space. So we were like, let's go and find some furniture and let's go patio shop. And y'all, I didn't like anything. I didn't like none of it. Even though, like, you hear me on the video saying, like, oh, this is cute. Oh, that's cute. Like, I'm a liar, y'all. Like, cute is like, it's cute. Like, you know, I'm like, like, I don't need it. I didn't care for the colors. I didn't care for, like, a lot of the stuff that they had in there. Honestly, like, I don't know. I'm like, I get so mad sometimes because, like, it's always for families. And if you have a family, I'm not trying to sound rude. It's me and my mans. It's just us two. So we found these cute chairs. I was like, let's just take these chairs. Like, these chairs are cute. I was like, these are comfy. I could see myself catching a tan, you know, sitting out in the patio in these. But my man's was like, no. He's like, I want something better. And so, of course, you know, he's like, I want the couch and the table and all that. And I'm just like, not needed. But, okay, I did love this cute orange chair. This chair right here that I'm walking to and I'm fixing to show y'all. This chair was super cute. It was so cozy. And I actually love the color. My man's like, ew, peach. And I was like, no, it's so cute. Like, especially because the brick on the duplex is like a brown white, so I just figured it'd be so cute. It was super comfy, y'all. My man was like, not for $800. He's like, I will find it on Facebook Market. I was like, you're so cheap. What a Mexican thing to say. He was like, no, we're not gonna take the chair. So then we went outside and we found these super cute like little bistro tables. And I was like, okay, I can see myself like having a cup of coffee, you know, eating some breakfast right here. But y'all, those chairs were slippery as hell. Like, I don't know if it was like my jeans or something, but even my man, like, he was like, yeah, no, I'm slipping out of this chair. And I was like, yeah, it's cute. So we were just sitting there debating, like, what should we do? Should we do a table and one and the big chair like how I like? And then I looked up and I was like, look, there's tons of cute little bistro tables. There's tons of chairs right here. Like, let's just take one of those tables and one of these chairs. And, of course, my man's like, no. My man is far from basic, y'all. And I'm, like, basic. I'm like, especially if it's outside. I'm like, let's just go. Let's just grab what you want and let's go. And he wants to just see every single chair option and umbrella and table option. And I'm just like, ugh, I'm over it. So take me to the plant section, okay? So we went to the plant section. I love plants. I love having plants all around the house. We have tons of them. And my man's was like, okay, walk that way because there's like a bunch of flies and stuff. And he started getting freaked out. And he was like, I feel like I'm in the jungle. But I was just like, I will take all of these plants. But y'all, I'm honestly super fake. Like, I want a fake plant. Like, I can't keep a real one alive to save my life. But I was like, yeah, I want the backyard to just be like an oasis, like a beach oasis, you know, just like something like where you walk outside and you feel like it's just like you're in a different place, you know. So I loved it. I was like, oh my god, I want all these plants. And my man was like, yeah, you can't even keep like a basic flower alive. I was like, yeah, whatever, you're a hater. So yeah, y'all, we can just continue walking through Lowe's. Lowe's is so huge. And then we went to another back section of Lowe's, and they had even bigger plants out there, and then they had some cute chairs. I was like, okay, just give me one of these then so I can lay out and get a tan. And my man's like, no. He just says no to everything now, and I hate it because he used to say yes to everything I wanted, and now he's like, no. So I'm just like, fine. I was like, I don't care. You just brought me along. I'm just here for the ride. So yeah, we were looking through back here, and they had tons of potters and stuff. And y'all, we laugh so hard whenever we go and like do stuff like this, because we see a lot of like just, you know, older people out, you know, because like they're, you know, having their day off, and people look at us so weird because they're like, where are y'all, like, why are y'all here? Like, shouldn't y'all be at work? Like, so yeah, we're from a small town, Lubbock, Texas, and West Texas, y'all. And so yeah, after that, I was super hungry. I told my man, take me to go get some food. Like, I'm done with your little bargain shopping. And so we decided, let's go get a burger from Red Robin's. We haven't been to Red Robin's in forever, y'all. So I was super excited. And then as soon as we walk in, this car drives by and they start like telling my man, like, hey, hey, hey. And so I was walking in ready to go and get my table. Man, my man was like, hold up, let me go see what they want. Y'all, they were asking for money. I was like, man, y'all picked the wrong section. But anyways, y'all, it was really dead in there. It was super chill, and we love it like that. Whenever like we can just go and get a bite to eat and there's like no one there, we feel like it's just us, like it's always our favorite. So yeah, y'all, we got this burger with the fried egg and bacon and cheese and all the fixings. Well, my man didn't get cheese because he don't like cheese. The fries were so hot and crispy and fresh, and the burger was like you see that egg yolk dripping? It was dripping, y'all. It was dripping and it was smacking. I got it all over my face and it was all over my nails, y'all. Oh my gosh. So my nails are like full of charms, and the egg yolk was just like everywhere, y'all. Like, it stained my fingers. It was all up in my nail charms. I was like, you know what? It didn't even matter, y'all, because that burger was the truth. It was so good. There you see me stuffing my face with all those fries. It was awesome. I wish I could go back and have that burger all over again. And after we finished up, we went back home to go check on the baby, and he was mad, y'all. He was mad. We left him for some hours, and he is a drama queen, so he was mad. He was over there telling my man, like, hug me, love me, choose me, just be with me. And my man's like, stop it. He just wanted all the attention. And that was the rest of our day, y'all. We were really chill. So the next morning, I got up and went right to work. I had some lash clients in the morning, and it was a super early morning, y'all. I think I started at 8 or 8:30, which means I got up at 7. Actually lying, 6:30, because I'll do my same gratitude meditation, everything before I get to work. And I wanted to make sure I had time to stop and grab a coffee. So we got these new coffee spots in Lubbock that are called Scooters Coffee, and it is really, really good, y'all. I like it. Because with Starbucks coffee, it is so strong. I love Starbucks, but it's really, really strong. And then with Dutch Bros coffee, it's just like straight sugar. So Scooters coffee has been like hitting right in between. Like, it's just a good mix of coffee, but then sweetness, but then not really sweet, and just good coffee. So I was able to go and get me a coffee, and then I'm going to set up my lash cart for my client. So my first client, honestly, it was a chill day, y'all. It was just one of my regular clients. So I'm just going to go in and do her lashes, and then I'm going to show you how I make my scratch offs for my clients, for my returning clients who come into me. So yeah, y'all, this is my client, Gwen. She came in and she honestly just needed a touch up. So with touch up appointments, I do not give my girls lash baths because they know that they have to come in with clean lashes. So Gwen had just seen me about a week ago, and she had a lot of new growth, surprisingly. So I did have to fill her in a little bit, but not so much. Like, she had a lot of lash extensions. Obviously, you know, when my clients are coming in for touch-ups, I tell them that they have to have a good amount of lash extensions left, because touch-ups are only 30 minutes or so. They're not super long. So yeah, as you see, I'm just filling her in. And usually Gwen never does touch-ups, but she said that she had a lot of events that weekend that she had to go to. So I was like, say less, girl, I got you. And, you know, because it was like the week of Cinco de Mayo and just like a bunch of stuff going on. So I told her, say less, girl, I got you. And then, so I'm using my tape to lift up on the eyelid. That way it'll help me with my application. Say it once, say it again, say it 10 times. Tape is your BFF. Use it wisely, especially whenever lashing. It's just going to help. So, and the reason why I like to do this is because some of my clients' bottom lashes, they like to just like, you know, sit a little closer to the tape into the iPad, which, they'll get stuck, and then you'll have to unpluck them. And sometimes they don't even adhere to the natural lash, so then you have to go in and fill those lashes again because the lashes you placed, they're not working. So yeah, just went in and filled her in with volume just to give her some even fullness across. And that was about it, y'all. It wasn't super crazy to fill her in for her set. I have actually done a tutorial on Gwen's lash set, specifically what we do for Gwen. So make sure and head to the wispy volume tutorial. I will actually link it somewhere below in the description. That way you can find it as well. But yeah, just went in and filled her in with her volume because we really just wanted to get her back to her fullness. And she still had her spikes intact for the most part. Usually whenever I'm doing my client spikes, that is what will take me a little bit. But it honestly wasn't anything super crazy. Like I said, she took care of her lashes and she just came in for a touch-up. So yeah, y'all, my days compared from a lash coach compared to a lash artist are very different. Like, my lash coaching days are super chill. Like I said, I mean, you see what I get to do. I get to go shop with my man. I get to go eat. And I really just work in the mornings whenever I have those lash coaching days. It's whenever I'm a lash artist, those days can definitely be a little longer because I am actually performing services for my clients. Some clients book accordingly and book the correct time. Some clients don't book the correct time, so I end up working double. And yeah, y'all. So the difference between a lash coach and a lash artist are two different sort of lifestyles. And it's something that I am still working on balancing because I used to be a full-time lash artist, but now I'm a full-time lash coach, part-time lash artist. So look at that isolation. Woo! I think we need to do a video on all isolation and all glue dipping and also on fan placement because I think that is one thing that my students struggle the most with. So I definitely am going to make y'all individual tutorials for each topic, like a tutorial for isolation, a tutorial for glue dipping, and a tutorial for application, because I feel like those are just super crucial when it comes to being a lash extension artist. Y'all, I can't let these tweezers go. They're so old and they're peeling, and I feel super bad because I know I should probably toss them, but I just love them. Look at that isolation that those tweezers give me. And also my application tweezers they're the truth, y'all. They're the truth. Earlier, I was on live on TikTok and someone was asking me where I got my tweezers from. Y'all, I always get my tweezers. I have a manufacturer for my own tweezers. So I can personally say that I don't think I will ever use any other tweezers from any brand ever again because I learned how to brand my own tweezers, and tweezers are so crucial when it comes to being a good lash artist. So I just like to work with my own tweezers. I've tried other tweezers and there are great tweezers, but look, giving you the views, honey. Oh my gosh, I always love Gwen's set, her wispies, her volume, and we do D-curl, so I love the curl on her. But yeah, just checking that application, making sure we are good to go. And after that, I believe, yeah, I was done after Gwen. Yeah, she was my only one for the day. So it was a super chill day, y'all. And that's one thing I also love too is I used to service clients all day long. Like, that's the only thing I did. I was there from sun up to sundown. And that's just not how I vibe anymore. I don't work like that anymore. Like, there are days where I have one client. There's days where I have 3. There's some busy days where I have maybe 4 or 5 clients. And that's maybe pushing it. And maybe that's on a Friday or Saturday because those are like my most requested, busiest days that I have. But other than that, y'all, this was a pretty chill Saturday. I actually had no one booked, and I was so surprised. I was like, dang, everyone must have got drunk from Cinco de Mayo. I don't know what was going on. But yeah, no one booked. And then Gwen had booked her set. She booked for her appointment the night on the day of Friday. So I had some time to know that she was going to come in the next morning, and I didn't have a super crazy night. So I was like, yes, I will go in and get her in the morning. That way I can enjoy the rest of my Saturday. So yeah, y'all, I touched her up really quickly, and then I finished her set out. I dried her lashes, and then I brushed her out, and then I went in and applied the bonder to her set. That way she can go get her lashes wet and the lash extensions seal in and bond correctly. So remember, if you are using lash bonder, your client does not have to wait 24 hours before she can get her lashes wet, okay? The lash bonder, it's actually moisture that we apply to our client's lashes, whether that's bonder or even, you could even do a lash bath on your client, and it will help seal in those lashes, those lash extensions to the natural lash, okay? What your lash bonder does is also helps eliminate any glue fumes that could be lingering around and causing any type of allergic reaction or irritation to your client's eye area. So make sure and use bonder. It is super, super important and just helps the whole process be a lot more smooth, okay? So make sure and dry your client out again, and I will also brush her out. That way her lashes, because sometimes when you apply that bonder, y'all, be careful not to apply it like all over the lash. You just want to apply it at the base of the extension, where the extensions are at, because that bonder will run up the lashes and it will start to close them up and kind of create like a wet mascara or a wet wispy look. If your client doesn't want that, then you're gonna, don't do that. Make sure and dry her out. Make sure and brush out the extensions. That way, if your client is asking for wispy volume, it looks like a wispy volume set, okay? So after I was done with Gwen, I just removed her eye pads and set her on her little way. I love Gwen. She is one of my younger clients, and she's just so sweet. She's so nice. I love her. So I always love lashing her, because at one point I was like, you know what? No, I don't want to go into work. No one booked. But yeah, like I said, I didn't mind getting her in, and it was just a super simple touch-up anyways, because Gwen takes great care of her lashes. So gave her the mirror, sent her on her way. She said they were great per usual. And yeah, after her, I said, okay, now I have to make some scratchers for my clients. So my clients have been loving these client scratch offs, these scratch to wins, and I'm going to show you how I make them right now. They're super cute. I got them off Amazon, and my clients love them, y'all. They have been going crazy for them, and also so has TikTok and so has Instagram, because these videos of me doing these scratchers and giving away to my clients literally have been getting so many views and so many likes. So yeah, just going to share with y'all how I make these. So funny thing is that whenever I first got these, I thought they already came like pre-made, like with already discounts off and stuff. So I was giving them to a couple of my clients, like, here you go, like, take this, it's a scratcher. And then they came back and they were like, it was empty. There was nothing on it. So I didn't know that you had to actually go in and write the discount of whatever you wanted. Then you put the sticker on, then your client scratches it and they reveal what they won. So yeah, make sure that if you decide to do these, that you fill them in with the discount. So because I love my clients, I like to fill them in with tons of discounts. So like $35 off a new set, $30 touch-up, $20 off a fill, $10 off a new set, $10 off a fill, $10 off anything. So yeah, just have fun with it. You can create them and fill them in however you want. These, like I said, they've been really good. My clients have loved them, and it's just a really cool initiative also too to keep your clients coming in, because, let's say your client comes in and she may have no intention on coming back and seeing you, or maybe she just wanted to get like a vacation set or whatever the case may be. But if you give her one of these and she's like, oh, well, I want $15 off any service, that means I can come get a refill and take that $15 off as well too. So yeah, they're just super cool. They're really good for your business, and like I said, for your returning clients as well. Okay, so after I filled them in with all of the discounts, then you're going to take this little sticker and you're going to put it on top of the discount area or wherever your client is going to be scratching to see what they won. So those little foilies that you saw me take out at the beginning, those are the scratcher stickers that you're going to place over the discount, and then your client will scratch it and then she will see what she won. So super cool. They do have a couple of different designs on Amazon as well. I just stuck with these because they were cute and I liked them. But I believe all you have to do is put scratch offs for clients. Yeah, just type in scratcher for clients and it should pop up on your Amazon store. And yeah, you can go and purchase those from there. Like I said, they've done really good things for my business and they have been super cool. So, yeah, I love them. So yeah, y'all, thank y'all for joining me in the day of my life as a lash coach and lash artist. So it goes hand in hand. I'm still learning things that can be great for my clients, which in turn helps me show these things to my students so that way they can enhance their lash business as well. So after I did those, I went ahead and cleaned up as well and just swept and mopped my whole space. That way my room was nice and clean. One thing about being a lash artist is you want your room to feel super comfortable. The first thing that your clients look at when they come in is the floor. They want to see if it's clean. They also want to make sure your lash cart looks nice and set up. And they also want to make sure that your room smells good. Like your blankets smell good. It smells clean. The more clean you keep your space, I've noticed that I'm Hispanic, we're all about cleaning like crazy, but I've noticed that my Hispanic clients as well, I mean, all of my clients in general like a clean space, but my Hispanic clients, it almost makes them feel like they're at home, like they're it just smells like their house. And so that is what I have learned allows my clients to actually fall asleep and feel super comfortable, is because they're it smells good, it's clean, I know her tools are good, I know she does great work. And so those are the main things that your client wants to know when they're coming in. Okay, they're gonna take a look, and if they feel like something is off or they feel like something is not clean, trust me, some of them will tell you. So make sure that you keep your space nice and tidy. Because I told you I didn't have a super crazy morning, I decided to make the most out of my day. Like I said, so I did my touch-up client, I filled her in, then I made my scratchers for my lash clients, and then I went in and reorganized my space, clean, sweep, mop, make sure everything was good to go. That way, whenever I leave and go home, I'm like, okay, my space is good, everything's good. That way I know whenever I come in for the next day or the day after that I have a nice clean space and it smells good and everything is good to go. Okay, so thank y'all for joining in on me. I know this wasn't really like a tutorial or anything. This was much more like a day in my life, a day in the life of. So thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate it. Make sure to hit that like, follow, and subscribe button. That way you can get notified on all of my new videos that I have up for you guys. So make sure and hit that subscribe button while you are there. And also make sure to check out the description below. That way you can follow me and keep in contact with me on all my other socials. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and yeah, all of that good stuff. All right, so that is all for today. You're going to watch me finish cleaning up my space, but that is all. Thank y'all for joining me. If you have any comments or anything, just leave them below. Let me know what y'all want to see. What content do y'all want to see? What do y'all want to learn within this YouTube channel? Because I know, I have a little bit of everything on here when it comes to clients and business, and also my personal life and things like that, just my personal self. But yeah, y'all, if you have any questions, like I said, just leave them below and I'll be happy to reach back out and connect with you. Okay, all right, I will see y'all later. Bye.